Hello, hello, hello. Okay. So Twitter is still broken. Okay. Hello, my name is Joe Hart, person with disabilities, primarily invisible disabilities. I scheduled 3 streams for today, similar to yesterday. There's a lot less rain today, so the 3 events will probably actually happen in a fairly timely fashion. The first stream right now is at 3 o'clock. Next one is really quick. The next one is 4:25. So this event, the qualifications ends at 4:20 if it's precisely on time, which it usually is. But it ends at 4:20, and I start the next session at 4:25. So I'm gonna cut it off really quickly and then start the other one. I don't know. I don't know. It's I don't know why I do this thing, but that's what I'm planning on doing. This one is IndyCar qualifications. It's on Peacock, so it's not let's see here, watch along. Let's see if that works. It's on Peacock, and I don't have Peacock, so I'm going to just show the live timing, the live timing and scoring, I guess is what they'd call. But yeah, so this is so Nightbot says, welcome. Please feel free to watch along with us. NTT IndyCar Series qualifications today on Peacock. The 4 sessions run from 3:05 to 4:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you. So that's the scoop. So that means it starts in 3 minutes. So let me let's see here, timing and scoring. It's warm. I guess they say the track is warm. So it's not hot, it's not cold. It's right in between. Let me get rid of my banners here. Okay, so present. Share screen, blah, 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 blah. IndyCar race control, live timing and scoring. It's supposed to start in 2 minutes if it starts on time. I'm not watching it. If you're, I always like watch alongs. So if you happen to, I'm going to go get a drink real quick. Sorry about that. I thought I had it here. I could have sworn I had it here, but it's not here. My throat always has stuff in it, but seems especially irritated today. Sorry for that. I have lozenges, but I don't like things in my mouth while I'm talking, but I'm going to do that for a little bit to try to ease stuff. But yeah, like I said, this is on Peacock. I don't have Peacock. I don't think I did a trial with it. I think I don't know. I guess there's times that I've seen Peacock for a brief amount of time, like for a weekend. I think I had Peacock. But like when you're searching online and it says, "Hey, this is on ESPN right now," and you click on it and it says, "Enter your Hey, Trisha, how are you? I'm hello, Joe Hart here from I'm a person with disabilities, primarily invisible disabilities. Yeah, I'm Joe Hart. Sorry, I have Francis Assistant is my backup. This is my backup. That's my backup channel. Francis Assistant. Francis is my kitty cat. Right there. That's my kitty cat. That's Francis right there. He doesn't always sit behind me, but right now he's behind me, which is really nice. So that's Francis. But my name's Joe Hart. But yeah, you can call me whatever you want. It's good to see you. Thanks. Oh no problem. Francis is really cute. Thank you so much. Cats and dogs are just like kids, Parents love when people say they're cute and stuff. So yeah, thank you. He's an older kitty cat, but he's a cutie. I really like him. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know if you've ever been to any of my streams before, but I usually do, as you can see on my right there where my cursor. I don't know if you can see my cursor, but it just said green flag. So we're kind of watching along. My streams are always a little different every time, but I cover a lot of motorsports and mostly NASCAR, but also IndyCar and Formula One and Formula E. And right now there's a IndyCar qualifications in California at the Grand Prix Long Beach, California. And so it just started. There's different sessions. There's 4 different sessions and I don't quite get it. Half the crew goes out the first group and half the crew goes out the second group. And then they have a final shoot off. But anyway, I don't know if you, but yeah, you can call me. Yeah, Francis is very cute. Thank you so much. So yeah, I don't know. Sorry about all my Nightbots. There's a lot of Nightbots. I'm trying to get those in order, but so anyway, let me go off screen to look at what's going on here. So as you can tell here, it says qualifying Group 1 for the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach at Streets of Long Beach. And I'm going to go to the bottom to see how many cars there are because I think it's half. So there's 13 in this, and then there'll be 14 in the next. So there's 27 total. So time remaining in this session, there's 4 sessions, but time remaining in this session is 8 minutes, 8 seconds, or 9 seconds. And then the purple, I'm still learning, but I think the purple is that they have moved ahead. They have improved their time, I think, or moved ahead. So they're all improving and moving ahead, but after a while that's going to mellow out and stuff. But Rinus VK, I forget how to say his name, but I really like him. But as you can tell, they keep replacing each other. It was Colton Herta, then it was Christian Lundgaard, then it was Rinus VK, and then it was Felix Rosenquist. Alexander Rossi just missed. Joseph Newgarden just missed. So it might be Felix Rosenquist at the top for a while. So anyway, there's a lot of data and information there. So I don't know if you follow. Love to see that. Who do you think's going to get the poll today? Pato. Oh, wow. You are an IndyCar person. Yeah, Pato Rinus, our Dutch legend. Oh, my goodness. You know so much. Yeah, and I don't know if it's Rinus or Rinus. I'm kind of a media person, and so I've been to multiple IndyCar races. And so I've talked with and interviewed Rinus or Rinus VK, and it was very nice. I really like him. And I'm sure it sounds like you say our Dutch legend, so it sounds like you're from Netherlands. But his name, Rinus VK is his Americanized last name. It's not really his last name. His last name is huge. It's got like 20, not 20 letters, but it has a bunch of letters in it. It's about 3 or 4 or 5 syllables. And he, I asked him about it and stuff, and he really didn't, I'm paraphrasing, but he didn't seem to have a bunch of faith in Americans knowing how to pronounce his name. So he and his marketing department, they just decided to name his VK, which is which are initials V and then K, their initials. And so it's kind of funny. I was like, oh, come on, have more faith in us Americans. I said, pronounce it for me. And he did. And I'm like, OMG, I can't pronounce that. And then I said, no, seriously, do it again. And, anyway, I talked to him a little bit about it. So I don't know. Here we also say VK. So you are Dutch. So I guess that sounds like you probably like Max Verstappen in Formula One. The other Dutchman. There are several Dutch drivers. I'm trying to think of the twin men that does the Dakar, the older men, Tom Colonel and Tim Colonel or something. I think they're both Dutch. Or if they're not, they love when I post about Dutch. So anyway, so yeah, Pato, well, well, not the biggest Max fan, to be honest. And I understand that. I'm basically media. So I'm, for IndyCar, I love all 27 of my children the same. For Formula One, I love all 20 of my children the same. For NASCAR, I love all 40 of my children the same. You can see a pattern there. But I am very opinionated, so I definitely have opinions. And I'm gonna just a quick Max story. I've been following all of these series for many years, and I don't like dominations. I don't like dynasties. I don't like that. So I wasn't enjoying Mercedes and Lewis Hamilton always winning. And then the second Mercedes driver always getting second. And it was boring. I don't like the word boring, but it wasn't fulfilling. There was nothing to it. So I really got into Max. I was like, come on, Max, you can beat him. You can beat him. You can beat him. And then lo and behold, they did beat him. And, the first year was controversial and the second year was a blow away. And, Mercedes hasn't shown up since. But just loving the racing in general. Way more fun just supporting anyone. So, yeah, anyway. Oh, it's a red flag. I didn't notice when that red flag came. I might also be on Twitter to try to find out what happened. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the red flag is. I know Callum Ilott. I don't know how to pronounce his first or last name, but he went flying into the wall this morning, and he had the red flag. Dave Maluski. Qualifying is done for Malukas. Oh, Malukas David after this incident in round 1. Oh, man. That's too bad. I hate when it happens so quickly. Anyway, let's, since the information's not, but yeah, Pato O'Ward, I do believe, was the fastest in practice 1 and practice 2. So, yeah, he seems to be the fastest. I don't know if he's in this crew. It doesn't look like he is. Pato O'Ward. I guess he's going to be in group 2. So this is 6 minutes and 40 seconds left, but it's a red flag, so they stopped moving the clock. Oh, sorry. I keep messing up on that. So with a red flag, so these aren't changing. It has Colton Herta in front, Kyle Kirkwood, Christian Lundgaard. Top 3 are Hondas, by the way. So Christian Lundgaard, Felix Rosenquist, the first Chevy, Jack Harvey, Marcus Ericsson, Stingray Rob. That's pretty good for him. He's not normally that far up. Rinus VK, number 8, Alexander Rossi, Benjamin Peterson, Joseph Newgarden. And then Will Power, he's 12th out of 13. And Malukas wrecked. So I guess Will Power just hasn't tried yet. He's always up front and shaking it with everybody. So I think Pato will get pole here if he doesn't crash. Of course. Is that OFC? Of course, I think. I usually know abbreviations, but not always. Yeah, Pato's great. Pato, I really like Pato. I haven't been going to a bunch of races recently, so I forget pretty quickly and easily. And Pato Award and the other guy, Alex Palou. I've always confused the two of them pretty often. And they're, they vaguely look alike, like a smaller framed brunette male. But okay, well, it was nice meeting you, Joe. We'll see you next time. Got to go. Thanks, Trisha. I'll be covering the race too, but it's these watch-alongs. That's on ABC. Anyway, the race would be a little more exciting than this. So thanks, Trish. Good luck over in Netherlands. See you later. Thanks. Go, Pato. So yeah, anyway, so Pato and Palou. Oh, that's first and last name. I confuse them. I'm not saying they're easy to confuse, but I have learned, or I used to know, or I am still learning. I think their personalities are completely different. I think one is calm and cool and calculated, and he thinks everything through before he does anything. And the other one is passionate. And, so it's like, how can I mix these two people up? They're so different. And I really don't know which one is which. I think Pato Award is the passionate one, I think. And Alex Palou is the thinking man's driver. He thinks everything through. So again, I've been at these races. I have interviewed both of them. I have talked to both of them. I've talked to all the drivers on the current grid right now. What is that beeping? Sounds like something's outside. Could be my refrigerator, but it's not open. Anyway, but yeah, thanks a lot, Trish. Thanks for coming by. I'm going to check my refrigerator. Woo. Good thing I went over there. I put some ice cream out earlier to get it soft, and I kind of forgot. It's probably the perfect softness, but I forgot, and I'm like, oh golly, so I put it back in the fridge, which is a bummer. So it is a green flag. I don't know when it went back to a green flag. Excuse me. So I'm going to go off screen again. So 3 minutes and 23 seconds to go. So let me do some results here. That's practice 1. That's practice 2. So we've got 3 minutes. That's not a ton of time, but I'm gonna do some of the hello to everybody here. Feel free to make a comment. Feel free to say hello. Six people. What do we got? 2 at Joe Hart's, 3 at Francis Assistant. How did that happen? Hello to the people on Francis Assistant. There was 3. Thank you for coming by to my backup channel. Wow, 3, and then 1 on Twitch. Twitch, y'all are super loyal, but you usually always make comments. So I'm confused. Say hello. It would be great if you could. Okay, so let me go off stage, or so practice 2. I'm going to do real quick. It's probably close to the end of that 3 minutes, 24 seconds. So for practice 2, which was earlier today, practice 1 was yesterday, but practice 2 was earlier today. So Pato Award, Kyle Kirkwood, Roman Grosjean, Colton Herta, Scott McLaughlin. I love him. Felix Rosenquist, Scott Dixon, Marcus Erickson, Alec Palou, Joseph Newgarden, Graham Rahal, David Malukas, Simon Pagino, Will Power, 14th. What is going on with him? Marcus Armstrong, Rhinus VK, Elio Gastronavis, Jack Harvey, Devlin DeFrancesco, Alexander Rossi, 20th. What's wrong with him? Augustin Canapino, Christian Lundgaard, Santino Ferrucci, Stingray Rob, Connor Daly, Benjamin Peterson, and Kylum Eilot wrecked. That's from being a wreck. So let's go back here and stop that screen and present, share screen. I guess someday I'm going to buy a second monitor, I guess. No, that's not it. Race control. There it is. So 57 seconds. I did that within the 3 minutes, 24 seconds. So currently, the top is a Honda, then two Chevrys, then a Honda, then two Chevys. It just changed. So two Chevys on top. Marcus Ericsson just went to the top. He bettered Colton Herta. Best lap time is 1:06.66. So that's pretty cool. Segment 1, 2, 3, 21:19, 25:5, and 19:2. Rhinus VK went up to 11th. Or I think purple means increased, but I can't believe he was below 11th, but I guess that makes sense. So 5 seconds. Now, when it hits 0, they can finish the lap they're on. So ideally, it says checkered flag. That seemed like a really quick 4 seconds. But ideally, you cross the start-finish line right before the checkered flag. So when the checkered flag comes out, you get to finish that lap. If you are approaching the start-finish line and the checkered flag comes out before you cross it or as you're crossing it, but before you cross it, then you're done. That's your last lap. So it's always great to just catch it right at the end. Now, tires, it looks like they're all on the red, which I think is the soft, which is the special, except for David Malukas, and he's the one who wrecked after 2 laps or on lap 2. I don't know if that was tire related, but that's a bummer. So, okay, so let's see here. So Group 1, Kirkwood, Ericsson, Herta. Group 1. Who did I say? Kirkwood? Kirkwood. Ericsson? Is that who I said? That's 2 S's, right? Ericsson and Herta. We'll check that out. Kirkwood, Ericsson, Herta. Rosenquist, Rossi, Newgarden. So I didn't time it, but it's probably been about a minute. So everybody that was on that last lap probably has, I don't know. I think this is final. Probably final. Sorry, I'm not more aware. So I don't think it takes very long to go from Group 1 to Group 2. But there's a purple, so there was a change. Ryan, is that a new purple? Rhinus VK was purple, I think. Group 2. Who is Scott McLaughlin, Pato O'Ward, Elio Castroneves, Scott Dixon, Alex Pillow, Marcus Armstrong, Santino Ferrucci, Graham Rahal, Connor Daly, Roman Grosjean. That almost rhymes. Devlin DeFrancesco, Simon Pagino, Callum Eilot, and Augustine Canapino. So it's a warm track. I love Scott. He's honest. He takes personal responsibility. He's passionate. He's knowledgeable. He's intelligent. He's from Australia. Yeah, I really like him. I know I'm supposed to love all 27 of my children the same since I'm pseudo media. I'm media whenever I declare that I'm media. So I'm going to go off screen. Group 2. I don't know what the time is that it starts on. Let's see here. Looks like it's a 10-minute session. Is it really? 9:59. I'll say that. I'm off screen, so I can't see people coming and going and making comments. I apologize for that. I'm here so I can see how much time it is when it starts. I think it's 10 minutes, but I don't know for sure. So this is qualifications. They call it qualifying, but it's formally called qualifications. And this is group 2 of 2 groups. Group 2 for the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach at Streets of Long Beach. That's a long title, but I think that is the formal title. It still shows as warm, so it's not a cold track and it's not a hot track. It's a warm track. I guess cars are green flag, 10 minutes. Boom, boom, boom. Group 2, 9:59 left. So still no times. Oh, there's a good mix of tires. Let's see here. 2, 4, 6 on black, and 8 on red. 6 on black, which are the regular ones. Scott Dixon has a segment 1, I think. That's right in between segment 1 and 2. That's kind of misleading. I think it's segment 2. Poof! Scott Dixon to the top, but still no lap time. It's just segment 2. Now he's got segment 3. There's only 3 segments. Segment 1, 2, and 3 make up the entire track, the circuit. 1 lap on the circuit is what I mean. I guess they didn't get a time yet. Now they're, the top 4 show times for everything. Segment 1, 2, 3, BS 1 and 2. I don't know what those are. BS 1, 2, and 3. That's segment 1. Boom! 8:47. Oh, what? 6358. Six, 3, 5, 8. DeFrancesco on top. I bet he's never been on top. Armstrong, Ilott, Castroneves, Ferrucci. Top 5 are unheard of at the top. DeFrancesco. Armstrong, Ilott. I wanted to do those other ones. They'll be replaced shortly. That's why I want to get their names out there. My neck really hurts. Spectators. Oh, did I just run them away? Well, we got one from Facebook, one from Twitch. Feel free to make a comment, Facebook and Twitch. I'd love to hear from y'all. So thank you to Lyndon Not Baines and spectators, people of the ears, viewers, watchers, and listeners. No lurkers there. I appreciate most everyone. So Nightbot, of course, says, welcome. Please feel free to watch along with us. NTT IndyCar Series qualifications today on Peacock. I don't have Peacock, so it's kind of a watch along with you all. The 4 sessions run from 3:05 p.m. to 4:20 p.m. Eastern time. And then my next session is at 4:25. I mean, my next stream is at 4:25. So I'm going to end this like immediately at 4:20. And I apologize for that, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do. My stream starts at 4:25, and then that session, the event starts at 4:30. So there's only 5 minutes there too. So anyway, a little tight, but I'm going for it. So I'm going to go off screen, see what's going on there. So qualifying for Group 2, time remaining in session, 2:53. Alex Palou at top, Devlin Francesco, Marcus Armstrong, Roman Grosjean, Pato Award, Scott McLaughlin, Kylam Ilott, Scott Dixon, Elio Gastronavis, Simon Pagenaud, Santino Ferrucci, Graham Rahal, Augustine Canapino, and Connor Daly. They all have reds on. I don't know when they changed. Because I think this is the one that had 6 blacks and 8 reds. But now they're all reds. Which is the I think they're called the alternate. And I think they're the softer ones. Or I'm still learning their tire program. But I think red is called something that means alternate. It might not actually be the word alternate, but that's what it means. It means it's the other choice. Besides black being the main choice. Primary. Primary and secondary? Primary and something else. One from Twitch. The Facebook is gone too. Oh, Facebook. Let me go off screen and look at what's going on there. Time remaining in session, 53 seconds. Scott McLaughlin, he was just replaced by Pato Award on top. I think everybody expects Pato to be the pole, but Alex Palou just went on top of him. Woohoo! Looks pretty exciting. Alex Palou is 106.3995. Roman Grosjean just went to 4th. Pato Award is 106.5906. Marcus Armstrong, which joined up there, is 106.6488. There's a lot of activity. So it says time remaining in session, 10 seconds. But like I said, once the checkered flag comes out, they're able to finish the lap they are on. So in an ideal, perfect world, they just pass the start-finish line right when the checkered flag comes out. If they are almost to the start-finish line when the checkered flag comes out, then they're done. That's their last lap right then, right at that moment. That's why you try to get just past it. Anyway, Scott Dixon is number 2. There's a lot of activity up top. Alex Palou, Scott Dixon, Pato Award, Marcus Ambrose, Roman Grosjean, Scott McLaughlin, Simon Pagenaud, Elio Castroneves, Santino Ferrucci, Devlin DeFrancesco, Callum Ilott, Graham Rahal, Augustine Canapino, Connor Daly. And it says checkered flag, but I think it's still going to finish. Oh, okay. So what is it? Palou Dixon Award. Palou Dixon Award. Oh. Oops. Award. Okay, 0 seconds left. Group 2. Palou Dixon Award, probably final. I'm going to send it and then go off screen. Below Dixon Award still. So the top 5, 4 of them are Honda. Sorry, Honda is 1st, 2nd, 4th, 5th, and Chevrolet is 3rd, 6th, 9th, 11th. Woo-hoo. So, basically there's 4 sessions and 3 of them are done. So welcome. Please feel free to watch along with us. NTT IndyCar Series qualifications today on Peacock. I don't have Peacock, so it's how you're going to be watching it. I welcome to everybody. If you're on Twitch, I would love to get a comment from y'all. I would love to just hi or hello, or I don't know much about Twitch. I stream out there, but everything goes in waves. But there are times that I've gotten quite a few comments from Twitch, and then sometimes it's less talkative. But I prefer comments, no matter what the comments are. I'm not horribly opposed to trolls, and I don't think there are really many trolls. I think there are difference of opinions and stuff like that. But anyway, hello. So I don't know exactly how this works. I think they do. I don't know how they work. It's something along the lines of, do not quote me, but I think they take the top 6 from both sessions and put those 12 together and then re-race. And then they do the final 6. Then I think the top 6 of those 12 re-race again. I think something like that. They'll take portions from both Group A, Group 1 and Group 2 and make a 3rd new group of the faster ones. And then they do a used to be called Final 6 or Speed 6. I forget what it used to be called. I think it's still called that, but I forget what the word is. Let's see, what do we got here? Practice 2, practice 1. Oh, I'm sorry. So sometimes I just forget. I should always probably be on my iPhone checking Twitter. Still shows a checkered flag. I wanted to go, reset for the next session because I think it'll show the 12 drivers. And I think it's the top 6 of the 2 different sessions. Even if the 7th faster of another session is faster than the 6th of the other session. They don't replace it with the fastest cars. They take the 6 from each session. I hope that may have made sense. So Alex Palou tops qualifying for Group 2. Here are the drivers advancing to Round 2. Alex Palou, Scott Dixon, Patricio Ward, Marcus Armstrong, Roman Grosjean, and Scott McLaughlin. He'll come from behind. And then, 19 minutes ago, just to mention the 6 people that advance. So Kate Kirkwood, Kyle Kirkwood Racing leads the way in Group 1. Here are the drivers advancing to Round 2 of qualifying. Kate Kirkwood Racing, Ericsson Marcus, Colton Herta, Felix Rosenquist, Alexander Rossi, Joseph Newgarden. Woohoo! Still shows a checkered flag. I'd like it to move on, please. So Alex Plouffe, Scott Dixon, Pato Award, Marcus Erickson, Marcus Armstrong, but him also. Roman Grosjean, Scott McLaughlin, Kyle Kirkwood, Marcus Erickson, Colton Herta. They just reset it to warm. Colton Herta, Felix Rosenquist, Alexander Rossi, Joseph Newgarden. So let me go off screen. See that that's the 12 they've got. So it barely shows Roman Grosjean right down at the bottom. I think their design of their website is really inefficient. But there you go. That's all 12 of them. They're in order by car number. As you can see, it goes from car number 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 26, 27, 28. Joseph Newgarden, Scott McLaughlin, Pato Award, Felix Rosenquist, Alexander Rossi, Marcus Erickson. ITS Q 2. IndyCar, NICS qualifying, round 2, 6 fastest of each group 1 and 2 advance, 12 total. Since they're taking a while. Green flag. So time remaining in session, 10 minutes. It looks like it hasn't moved yet, even though it's green flag. So I'm not sure what's going on. Joseph Newgarden has black tire. Roman Grosjean has black tire. 2 of the 12 have black tires, or according to this. They could have transponders that update that automatically, and we won't. So it looks like Scott Dixon's the first on the track. Alexander Rossi might be the second one on the track. It looks like, possibly. Joseph Newgarden third on the track. Someone else. Marcus Armstrong, 4th on the track. Alex Plouffe, 5th. Roman Grosjean, 6th. I won't be able to figure out the rest. So they're listed in speed on segment 2. Scott Dixon now has a segment 1. Alexander Rossi has a segment 1. Pato Award still does not have any there. Okay, nope. He still does not. I guess Pato Award still in the pits. And that's what it says. Pit, P-I-T. Sorry. Right. So 6 of the 12 have a segment 1. 7 of the 12 have a segment 1. 4 of them just have segment 2 and 3, and then Pato has nothing. Scott Dixon, purple, 107-5340. 847. Again, 847. They all have times. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Pato Award, just he is on the track. He just did segment 1, 2, and 3, but doesn't have a lap time yet. The other 11 do have lap times. Kyle Kirkwood is on top currently. Top 4 currently are Hondas. Then 2 Chevys. Whoop. Felix Rosenquist just got in there. Now another Chevy. So Pato Award finally put a lap. He's 4th fastest. So they all 12 have laps now, lap times. Kyle Kirkwood is number 1 currently. I think that's not common, but I guess I've been seeing him up there more recently. Alex Rossi is pitted. He's 7th. Marcus Armstrong is pitted. He's 9th. Colton Herta is in 12th place right now. That's really abnormal. Alex Palou is pit. Kyle Kirkwood might be. He's pit. So 4 people have pit. Kirkwood, Palou, Rossi, Armstrong, and now Herta. So 5. Probably McLaughlin too. So 6 of them have pit. Marcus Erickson, 7th, pit to pit. Rosenquist, pit. So it's Award, Dixon. Award's just about the pit. He pit. Dixon, Grosjean, and Newgarden are out there still. I'm sure they're going to seem like. So 9 of the 12 are pit. They're in the pits. Dixon just pit. So it's Grosjean and Newgarden are the 2 left on the track. They're, by the way, on the black tires. Newgarden just pit, so Grosjean's the only one left, and I'm sure he's going to pit. Grosjean has now pit, so all 12 are in the pits. Time remaining in session, 4:56. 4:56. $4.56. Kirkwood, Palou, Rosenquist. Kirkwood, Pillow, Rosenquist. Kirkwood, Pillow, Rosenquist. The time is now, much less, but I tried to do it as quickly as I could. Hey, Anthony, link of StreamYard. Hey, Anthony, how you doing? I usually invite people in that I know. I don't recognize you. Okay, the time remaining in session 323. 7 are on the track, 5 are still in the pits. Anthony Duke, official, link of StreamYard. How you doing? Usually I have conversations with people. How you doing? Duke. Is that how you pronounce it? Anthony Duke. Duque. Official. Uh-oh, what do we got? So one from JoeHart PwD's and one on Twitch. Still that loyal person over in Twitch with no comments. Please comment from Twitch. I will give you that. You at least commented. I appreciate comments. So that's good. So I'm going to go back off screen here. What do we got here? Time remaining in session, 2:15, 2:14. Kyle Kirkwood, Alex Pillow, Felix Rosenquist, Pato Award, Marcus Erickson. I do believe it's the fast 6. So I think the top 6 advance to the next round and the final round. Scott Dixon is 6th, and Rossi's behind him. I can't tell the gap. 0.1743 seconds. So almost a fifth of a second. That's a fair amount, but assuming English is not your primary language, so maybe you can't understand it, but you can read it. So I just said hello to you. Hey, Duke, how are you? I write it once and post 4 times because I'm streaming to, well, I'm trying to stream to eight destinations, but it only works for 7. So, yeah, the other one is not working as of today. I tried it after many weeks to see if it kind of reset itself, and it has not. Still doesn't work, but that's all right. All right, so what do we got? Red flag, red flag. Let me see what the red flag is. Sorry, I missed that. I don't want any delays because this has to end at 4:20. I don't see an update. Yeah, Firestone Fast 6 is what they got. So it's these 12, and then the top 6 advance to the Firestone Fast 6, and then they race for the pole. Seems like there's a lot of redundancies or repeating or whatever. Nothing on IndyCar. I must be looking at the wrong thing. They usually show the red flags right away, but I don't see what the red flags. If you all happen to be watching this, some of my streams are kind of a watch along. I don't have Peacock, so it's not a watch along with me, but it's if you happen to have it. But yeah, my streams are different every time. But anyway, Nightbot says, welcome. Please feel free to watch along with us. NTT IndyCar Series qualifications today on Peacock. The 4 sessions run from, if they're on time. I don't know if this red flag affects the ending time. I hope not, because I got to skedaddle. This session is supposed to, or not, the Firestone Final 6 is supposed to end at 4:20, and my next stream starts at 4:25. So I have to get off quick and come right back. So, okay, so welcome. Please feel free to watch along with us. NTT IndyCar Series qualifications today on Peacock. The 4 sessions, if on time, run from 3:05 p.m. to 4:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you. I'm going to go off screen, see what's going on. Still a red flag. So red flag with 53 seconds to go. The time did stop, so it might extend the end of this session. That's going to be cutting it really close. So Pato Award, currently, during this red flag with 53 seconds to go, if they allow it to keep going, currently the top 12 are, the order of the 12 in this session is Pato Award, Kyle Kirkwood, Alex Palou, Colton Herta, Joseph Newgarden, Felix Rosenquist, Marcus Ericsson, Scott Dixon, Alexander Rossi, Scott McLaughlin, Roman Grosjean, Marcus Armstrong. That's a weird. Grosjean usually is at the top. McLaughlin's at the top. Rossi seems to be inconsistent. Dixon's always at the top. Rosenquist is inconsistent. Herta's usually at the top. These are weird. These are, I think Award and Palou are usually up there. Kyle, I just don't know anything about Kyle. Let's see if it says what the red flag is now. Okay. Dookie, you didn't like my answer? You left? So we've got 2 on Facebook and 1 on Twitch. Welcome, Facebook. Feel free to make comments. I think you can make comments from Facebook page, and I think that's where you're at. So feel free to make comments. Dookie. Duck. Duque. Don't know how to say your name. You didn't say anything else. Still red flag. This is probably going to definitely affect our ending time. So let's see what the next event is. So 4:35. Okay, so my session is supposed to start at 4:25, and then the broadcast starts at 4:30, and then the session actually, the practice itself starts at 4:35. So I guess I do have a couple of extra minutes there to do a couple of stuff. I don't like starting late because it seems like LinkedIn doesn't respond well. It seems like I don't understand everything about StreamYard and YouTube Live, but it seems like not all of them go perfectly well if you go late, which is weird. It seems like you would always, especially LinkedIn. LinkedIn seems to be the most moody of all of them. Cup green flag for Martinsville moved 10 minutes earlier, Sunday to 3:01. That's probably because of rain. Woo, golly. Green flag, 3:01 p.m., 3:11 p.m. Still red flag. How's Twitter doing? Is IndyCar going to tell anybody what's going on? Marcus Armstrong's day is done early as he's in the tires in qualifying in round 2. Boy, I think that's the same corner. Someone else just rammed right into those tires. Really hard. So I guess that's the red flag. It's been going for a while. Hoo, hoo, hoo. What do we got? One person at Twitch. Twitch, come on, man. Would you please talk? Hey, fellow Twitchers, any comments, please? Thank you. Come on, Twitch. Come on, Twitch. Hey, fellow Twitchers, any comments, please? Thank you. Hey, fellow Twitchers, any comments, please? Thank you. Hey, Facebook. Bum, bum, bum. Hey, Facebook. I guess the people that mean absolutely no harm at all, like no lurkers at all, they mean no harm at all. They just aren't going to make a comment no matter what. Then no matter what I say, they're just not going to make a comment. Still red flag. I'm going to definitely have to end this early. Or, when I was going to end it. Just writing a comment here. Any it's still a red flag. Oh my goodness. Is that going to go? There we go. Is that going to go? There we go. Did you hear an echo? Sorry about that. Still red flag, eh? Still red flag, huh? Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. So one Facebook and one Twitch. Is that me? So my alarm just went off at 4:15, and that was when I was supposed to transition as quickly as I could. Still red flag. Green flag. I didn't notice when it went green. Green flag, green flag. I'm going to go off stream. Time remaining in session, 24 seconds. Pato Award, Kyle Kirkwood, Alex Pillow, Colton Herta, Joseph Newgarden, Felix Rosenquist, Marcus Erickson, Scott Dixon, Alexander Rossi, Scott McLaughlin, Roman Grosjean, Marcus Armstrong. Marcus Armstrong is wrecked, so he's definitely not going to change anything. The others may still be coming in. Oh, they show how many have pit. So I guess 7 of the 12 have pit, but Armstrong's also out. You're coming out of the pit. Grosjean was in the pit and came out when there was 20 seconds left. Huh. Another one came out. Another. Wow, I didn't think 20 seconds would be quick enough to get to the start-finish line. Unless they're right on it. A lot of times the pit road, like the beginning of pit road is before the start-finish, and at the end of the pit road, it's after the start-finish. So if they're right at it, then yeah, I guess 20 seconds is enough. Everybody is out of the pits. So hopefully they all caught it correctly. Marcus Armstrong has a really bright down arrow. I don't know what that means, but I don't think he's moving anymore. I think his car is out. I don't know how backup cars work. I don't know if he's going to be in the race, even though I assume they have backup cars. Time remaining in session, it still says 20 seconds. So now it's not even going to work for me. I'm going to reset it. Time remaining in the session, 20 seconds. Maybe it's not completely reset yet. Gosh darn it. It's a checkered flag. I guess I'm going to log off and come back under the new stream, but still covering this until it ends. So thank you to the 2 people out in Facebook page, 1 person in Twitch with no comments. I'm going to log off and come right back under the new stream and the new topics, but I'll keep covering this fast 6, the final 6 going for the poll. I'm going to go really quickly. So end broadcast in 3, 2, 1 and end broadcast in 3, 2, 1.